Biggest thing for me when it comes to that is like, and you guys have noticed this if you've been a part of the group for a bit, but overall, like I don't really use the same strategy all the time, right? There's certain times where I'm super aggressive buying straight up calls, and then there's times where I'm super conservative where I'm just doing nothing but selling cash secured puts, and there's time where I'm in the middle right now where I'm primarily day trading, I'm selling cash secured puts, I am swinging, but just not a ton. And the biggest reason right now is just volatility and risk management, because for instance, you look at a day right now where the market's green, but you have tech getting crumbled. Shopify down 8%, Snapchat's down 7%, Spotify's down 7%, Tesla's down 3%, Zoom is down 4%, Coin is down 5% or 3%. And it's like, for me, I don't like when there's that much volatility, because using proper risk management is not easy when the market is trading like that. Because let's say you put $10,000 into the position, you buy shares, you plan on taking a $300 loss and setting your stop loss. Well, if a stock drops 10% overnight, you can't sell the stock in the middle of the night. You know what I mean? Like, you have to wait until market open, or at least pre-market, hope you get filled. So that's why for me, I've been selling a lot of cash secured puts and day trading a lot, because even though I'm not a fan of day trading, I just don't think the risk is worth the reward at this point, because I have to sit here all day and day trade. But I like day trading a lot during high volatility, because I can very easily max my losses, right? I can say, all right, I'm closing this before the close of the day, no matter what, whether I'm up or I'm down. I'm in charge of selling whenever I want. You can't do that overnight. You know what I mean? Ryan, yet it's far too volatile. And that's what I'm saying. Like, as a trader, you have to constantly be ahead of the market, which is very hard to do, right? Like, you have to constantly be balancing and trading in a way that is going to help you the most. And that's why I say, like, you can't have one trading style. Like, I know a lot of people are like, I just day trade, or like, I just trade options, or I just swing trade. It's like, you can't. Like, you constantly have to be moving and pivoting and staying with the market and using proper risk management. And it's hard to use proper risk management when we have 5 to 10% swings on most stocks overnight, right? Volatility is good, but you can't have that, especially if you're trading with too much money, or you're not used to this volatility. And then I'm not saying weak hands is a bad thing, but then you have weak hands and you sell shit, and then it completely recovers the next day. And then you're in this like never ending cycle of selling and then trying to buy back in, and then it goes down, and then you sell again, and then you try to buy back in. And it's just like this never ending cycle. So for me, that's why right now I'm really, really focusing on selling cash secured puts, day trading, and still swing trading, but using a small amount to swing trade with. And I think that for you guys, you should be thinking to yourself too, mentally, how has trading been recently? Because it should be a breeze. If it's not a breeze and you're constantly pissed, you should probably take a break from trading, or you should really focus on trading with less money, or changing up your style. And not trading for a bit is not a problem. Wave, right? But see, like, that's the thing. Like, you don't have to trade, right? Like, I always say, like, think about what's gonna help you 20 years from now. You don't have to trade, right? Like, right now, if I didn't have YouTube and the business, like, I wouldn't be trading. I'd be selling cash secured puts and just fucking chilling, right? It's nice out. I'd probably go on vacation and just sell cash secured puts every week. Like, you don't have to. Like, I feel like there's such a quote lifestyle when it comes to trading that people think they need to live up to, right? And I kind of have this issue when, like, I post something and I'm like, $200 in 5 minutes trading blank, right? It's like, you don't have to have that. Like, that's not the lifestyle. Like, for me, trading is like, the less time you can spend trading, the fucking better. Seriously, the less time you can spend in front of the computer, the better. Like, the computer and the charts is like fucking poison drip to most people. If you've been trading for less than a year, then yeah, you have to sit in front of the market and you have to watch how things move. You have to understand price action, all of that. But if you've been trading for longer than that and you know how to trade, you're just having issues cutting losses too late, or taking profits too soon, or FOMO, or over trading, dude, the computer is poison. Spend less time on it. Seriously. Like, the less time I spend on the computer, the better I am trading. Like you guys notice, I normally trade till like now, and then I walk away, and I come back at like 1 or 2, and then I trade till like 4, and then I walk away, and I don't even come back on here until the next morning, right? Because you'll never sell at the perfect time. You'll never buy at the perfect time. You'll never be happy with your trading because you can always make more, or always, you could have bought something else. So for me, it's like that's extremely important.